Hey Divas, welcome and welcome back. It's your girl Keisha here with another video, and this is the second day of Vlogmas, girl. And I hope you had a chance to tune in and watch yesterday's video where I closed out the month of November. And like I said in that video, today we're going to go ahead and set up our monthly budget for the month of December. So if you like sinking funds, savings challenges, cash stuffing, any and all things that have to do with your money, then I would love for you to subscribe, join the family, girl, and let's get right into it. So like always, we're going to be working out of the 90-day budget workbook because sometimes your finances change like the season. And we're going to head over to December. So this planner comes undated. You can set this up anytime, girl. I tried to fix this and these are on so good. It said not today. So I was like, all right, girl, okay. So on this page, you can pretty much do anything. You can write all your bills down on this page, important dates, whatever it is you want to do when it comes to your monthly spread. Because I have other sections in here where I get to write down my bills, I don't use this to write my bills down. I think maybe in 2024, I might start doing that. But how I've been doing it this year is just writing down the major events that I'm going to be spending money on. So for example, like if I'm going to a holiday party, I have to buy tickets. If my kids have to pay for anything that's out of the ordinary, outside of my regular bills, I pretty much highlight on this page. And I also like to make it fun because budgeting doesn't have to be boring, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, put some stickers on here, put the month, put the date dots on here, identify some things that I know that I want to point out, and we're going to keep moving. So for this, I use all sorts of stickers. I use Happy Planner stickers. I use ERIN CONDREN stickers. I use Etsy shop stickers, whatever I got my hands on. But girl, I am so proud of myself because at the beginning of this year, I said I wasn't going to buy any more stickers like this because I have so many, and I really stuck with it. Like I didn't buy any extra stickers. So all these stickers are stickers that I've had in the past. Okay, so I'm done with my spread, and I'll just quickly go over a few things with you. So you can see it's very decorative. It's the holidays. Just wanted to make it fun. Like I said earlier, budgeting doesn't have to be boring, but I did want to highlight some areas that were important to me. So Friday, December 1st is a holiday party that we're attending. Saturday is a small business market I'm participating in, and Saturday is Target Red Card Day. So if you're watching this video today, on December the 2nd, they do this like once or twice a year where you can buy a gift card from Target like 10% off. So that means if you didn't buy your Christmas gifts and stuff like that during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you buy a gift card for, let's say, $100. You're going to get 10% off, so you're going to save $10. So you're really spending $90. But then you're going to go ahead and buy your gift that you were going to get anyway at the $100 price, but you only paid $90. You get it? So I always like to buy my gift cards on this day and buy whatever I need to buy. Then next week, on the 9th, I have another market that I'm participating in, and then I have my community holiday party. The 13th and the 14th, my twins, they're in separate classes. They're each having their class party. I'm the room mom for both of their classes. So again, I just wanted to make sure I highlighted that. And then the 16th, we have another holiday party that my husband and I are going to that day. And that's all I have on my calendar so far. And then the end of the month, we are going to go away for a little weekend to bring in the New Year's. So those are the main things that I like to focus on. Everything here is going to require me to spend some kind of money. So I could have easily just written down all my bills, but when we get to the next page, you'll see I'll have a spot for that to capture that. All right, so let's move on to the next page. Okay, now we're on to one of my two favorite sheets in this book. I mean, I love all of the pages, but these are really like big picture pages. This is the monthly snapshot. So on this page, I get to write down all my projected income I plan on receiving this month. So that's like my, your paycheck, child support, side hustle, like anything you're projecting to bring in. And then so this aisle, you're just gonna, this column, you're gonna write down what you project to bring in, and then when the money actually hits the account or however you receive it, you'll come back in and put the actual amount. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in what I'm projecting to bring in for December, and then I'll explain it to you on the back end. Okay, so I'll walk you through. So our W-2 money that we get at the beginning of the month is our main source of income. So these are the first three lines right here. And then next we have my side hustle. Anything that I'm going to do on the side, I want to pay myself $400. So I hope I make more than $400, but again, that's just to reinvest into the business and buy more inventory, etc. So I'm only going to pay myself, like pull money out, about $400. Then these next three are my sinking funds. You saw me kind of flip to the front of the book because I did my sinking funds video yesterday. So these sinking funds are money that I saved across the entire year, and now I'm actually going to be using them this month. So my Sam's Club sinking fund, $50. I need to go ahead and pay my Sam's Club membership. Christmas, I have two amounts here because I had two Christmas sinking funds, and together they're $420. And then for my 52-week challenge that I didn't get to finish, but that's still money saved, $576. So in total for the month of December, I'm projected to bring in $14,478. So that's how this section works. So when the money actually hits my account, I will come in here and I'll put the actual amounts. And since we're doing this 31-day blitz, girl, I'm really going to show you guys in detail not only how I project it, but then when the money actually hits and I come out and I close out the week, okay? So next section we have in this monthly budget setup is the major events this month. So all the things like I mentioned on this page, I'm actually going to put a dollar amount to it, and then you can see why I like to pull out the major things that I'm spending money on this month. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so next for my major events this month, we have Christmas. My budget is $1,000. Am I using sinking funds? Yes, I am. Not for all of it, but I am using sinking funds. Next, we have holiday events and activities. So these are the holiday parties I told you that we're going to. A few of them I do need to buy tickets for. And then when the kids are going to be home for the holiday break, they may want to go ice skating, go to the movies, do all the things. So I want to make sure that I budget, some money to do those activities. Then for my New Year's Eve travel, I'm budgeting $600. And then my car breaks are $500. Girl, you probably heard me talk about my car for many, many moons. But we just kind of broke down the maintenance. So a few months ago, we got new tires, and then we did our first set of brakes. And the back brakes were a little better than the front brakes. So now, especially since we're going to take this little road trip, we want to go ahead and make sure we get the back brakes completed. So these are the extra expenses I'm spending this month. Again, these are just the major things I like to highlight that is not, just really want to pull them out of my budget so I can see that firsthand. Okay, next on here are my monthly financial goals. This month, girl, I'm going to be very honest with you, is very simple. I'm just going to fill it in. Okay, so my monthly financial goals for this month really is to prep for 2024. How will I accomplish it? I'm going to review 2023, so that means I'm going to go back through these months and kind of really see and reflect where I spent my money. I'm going to have a meeting with my husband so we can just be in alignment. I totally encourage you, if you have a partner, to sit down and have these family meetings. Yes, I am the CFO of my house, but I don't do anything without my husband knowing. You know what I mean? I just manage the day-to-day, but he knows exactly, one, he trusts me, but two, he knows exactly pretty much where our money goes on a day-to-day basis. And then lastly, I need to lay out my 2 to 3 year plan, because you really got to think ahead on where you want to be, because your financial decisions today is really going to impact you next year or the year after. So for example, next year we probably really want to get a car. Well, that means I probably need to pay down a little bit more debt, well, a lot more debt, because one, they look at that when you're looking for a car loan, but two, I don't want to have a car loan and then still have credit card debt that I'm paying off, right? So the decisions I'm going to be making for my financial plans for 2024 is going to help prepare for whatever my goals are in the next 1 to 3 years. All right. So let's get on to the details now. Okay, so if you're new here, I like to categorize my expenses. Pretty much what that means is that every dollar I spend belongs in one of these categories. It's one thing to have a budget, but if you can't really see where your money is going, then it's almost, I don't want to say meaningless, because as long as once you have a budget, that's a good start. But you really need to pinpoint where you're spending your money. Are you spending a lot of money on food? Is your living expense extremely high? Are you putting enough money towards debt? Like, those sorts of details is really what you need to get down to when you want to really see where your money is going. So I have this book here. These are the main categories most people have. And then over here, I have one blank category, just in case maybe you're taking care of a parent or you want to capture your pets or something like that. For me, I put this as my business. For 2024, though, I am going to have a separate situation for my business expenses, but for this entire year, I've just been using this section over here, okay? So we're going to go ahead, just like we did the other sections, I'm going to fill everything in, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to walk you through, girl, and let you up all in my business. All right, so I'll be back. All right, girls, so I am done. Let me walk you through each part of my budget here. Okay, so for housing, we're going to spend $3,218. That includes my mortgage, all my bills, electricity, gas, water, etc. Next, for food, we're going to do $825. That includes groceries and eating out. Transportation is going to be $1855 this month. That's a little high, but that's because I'm doing my breaks. For debt, we're going to spend $1556 this month. For insurances, health insurance, all the other insurances, $506. For savings and investing, pretty much my sinking funds and savings challenges, I'm going to put $1,000 towards that. My kids this month, I'm going to spend $380. I always give them a little buffer for clothing, activities, and I give them money for lunch each week. Next, personal care. The only one thing that stands out of personal care is PT. My son broke his leg back in February, so we have to pay the copay every time he goes to PT. And he goes to PT about twice a week, so I'm going to budget $180. Everything else is pretty much the same, so we're at $706. Entertainment, some things we already talked about. Going out, remember I pulled it out over here, $600. Holidays, which is pretty much Christmas. For the gifts, $1,000 for that. And our New Year's Eve trip should be around $600. That's $2,200. Subscriptions, about $150. Miscellaneous, I just put my household expenses, toilet paper, toilet tissue, those sorts of things. Cell phone, $350, so I'm looking at $550. Next, like I said, this section's for my business. So I capture my second house in here, which is an investment property. It's vacant now, girl, so I'm just paying for that every month. And some other business expenses. Again, this is the last month. You should probably see this part of my household budget. I'm going to be doing a separate budget for my business. So now this section, I just bring all the totals down over here and add everything up. So the total projected income comes from this page, $14,473. And I did correct the 52-week challenge because one of my viewers told me that it was wrong. So I did correct the girl if you're watching today's video, okay? So I'm totaling everything up. So my expenses for the month is going to be $14,025, leaving me with $448. This $448, if I still do have it at the end of the month, I will roll that over into January. This is why I love doing a monthly budget, girl, because it gives me a full picture on expenses I have coming up. So if one of my girlfriends try to invite me out to something, I already know my budget's only $600 for the month. So I have to make it fit, or I have to not do something I already had planned. If I don't have like a visual of my entire budget, then those little things can creep into your budget because you see the money in your account. So you think you already have the money there. A lot of these expenses are not coming out until the latter part of the month, but I'm already mindful that that money is already accounted for because I've written it down here. All right, if that makes sense. So today was a good one, very detailed, I think. We did some decorative stuff. We had a little bit of fun here on our monthly spread. I showed you the income I'm projecting this month. I went over my major expenses I have coming up in December, and we did a detailed budget breakdown. All right, so tomorrow now we are going to go ahead and set up the paycheck, the first paycheck for December. And if you have not seen yesterday's video, girl, go ahead, and I will link it down below. Go ahead and watch yesterday's video, and just keep it going. This is a series like your favorite soap opera every day, girl. We're going to just keep building and building and building throughout this entire month. So if you stayed for the end and you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. What are you waiting for? I'm feeling you, you feeling me. Let's just go ahead and make this commitment. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it means so much to me. And in one of these videos, we're going to start talking about the giveaway because I did hit 1,000 subscribers, and I want to make sure that I do a giveaway. But I wanted to make sure I had all my inventory in because I want this giveaway to be a good one. So make sure you hit that notification bell as well. Well, that is it from me, Diva, and I will see you tomorrow, girl, for Vlogmas Day 3, but Vlogmas Day 2 out. Later.